long time no see. I think it was before Christmas we had our last call.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, time's flown by, but your team's been very busy in that period. So
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'd be interested to know, just kind of, I guess, the good, the bad, the ugly, how the calls have gone, how you think, what we could have done better, what we've done
yeah,
well. Just all of your thoughts,
Mm.
where we are now.
the support that I've had has been like really good, to be honest, in terms of the initial outreach, initial responses, like especially where I've been servicing clients as well in amongst all of this. Like it is challenging. I think that I guess at the top of the funnel, like my LinkedIn connections have been expanded by about 400 to 500 new connections as a
Awesome.
result of the work with you guys. It's a kind of weird one. Like when we first spoke, I probably had about like 50% like capacity, and I've now not got much at all. So that's just sort of like the way that sort of the paths kind of crossed. I think what's really important, and what was, delivered and a big help to me was just that initial follow-up
Yeah,
and the registering, solidifying that interest, get an email address, and then obviously it's on me to kind of schedule the call and take it from there. The quality of the connections or the prospects that you end up having calls with um, is like, they've already made a decision that that's something they want to talk about kind of in more detail, right? So you're halfway there. The calls that I've had have been like really good. A few standout ones that I would say is a recent one with a guy called, and he's actually someone that I think probably will be a like, really good referrer of work. So
nice.
he works in the credit and lending space, and um, I guess along with that is quite involved in M&A activity as well, supporting, as an advisor on M&A. And so it's not just a one for one kind of
Yeah,
opportunity. That's a real potential big one. Um, and yeah, I've had those sort of one-to-one calls where like the opportunity is the person that is directly in
yeah,
front of you as a founder of a company. So yeah, I wouldn't say like anything much in the way of critical kind of feedback. So
yeah. Cool. Well, that's great. What are the plans over the next 3 months or so for you slash Amplify Finance?
so I'm in the process of bringing an extra sort of body in,
Nice.
um,
Great.
analyst, finance man, sort of that mid-tier sort of level of resource to give me, a bit more bandwidth for the, not quite got a pyramid yet, but like
Yeah,
certainly, a bit more of a support base to take on another client or two. So I'm very much like, a growing going concern. So like with like I say, the sort of warm prospects that have come out of this process, I'd be looking to keep in touch with them and take things, step by step. With the growth in my sort of LinkedIn connection base, I think there's opportunity for me to, go back to them at some point soon as
yeah,
well and try to sort of keep that alive and not just, let that kind of dwindle and be dormant. So yeah, just incremental growth. I don't know if I may have mentioned on the first call, I want to sort of grow it organically and at my
yeah,
sort of own pace, and that's going to be client by client, you know. person by person, whether that's a subcontractor or it's like on an employee basis. Yeah, I'm pretty stacked at the moment.
Perfect. No, that's great to hear. So obviously with the opportunities, etc., you have right now, hopefully they'll last very long, but they certainly won't last forever. When do you think, and I get that it's hard to estimate, but
Yeah.
when do you think roughly might be a good time to potentially do more business development?
Yeah. Um, I would say probably like 6 months, something like that. Yeah. Like 3 to 6 months. 3 months goes by pretty quick these
Yeah.
days. So that's why I'm a bit more like, yeah, kind of 6 months. But and I guess my mindset is that, I'm definitely open to like going again. Um, and I think that would work kind of even better. Um, a second time around. Although, as you can tell, I've been, very kind of satisfied with the process and the outcomes. Um, so yeah, I think like we should, stay in touch. I'd see, and I'm seeing the tangible benefits of working with you. And yeah, I was going to say that certainly would recommend you to other
Cool.
other people doing similar things. Like I've had a good experience, so I'm going to share that with other people. And yeah, let's stay in touch. Yeah, obviously, yeah, glowing report. Been really happy.
Perfect.
In a much better place. In a day, are you in a better place today than you
Yeah.
were
Yeah.
3 months ago?
Okay.
And yeah, I'm very happy.
Awesome. Cool. Great to hear. Yeah, I'll feel free to give any updates, if you sign any leads or anything like that over the next
Oh, of
couple,
course.
and I'll reach back out. Yeah, maybe in 3 months or so, just for
Yeah,
a
whenever, mate. Yeah, of course. But I'll let you know where I'm at, and it's one of those things. Obviously, I could pick up the phone first.
yeah,
Never know.
yeah. Cool, cool, perfect.
All right,
All right. Well, thanks for your time,
good
Chris.
man. Yeah, pass my regards on to the team as well, and thank them for what they've done. Really good job.